It has been a hot minute since we have talked about 2K up on my channel, and I gotta keep it real with you guys, okay? I was sitting over here thinking, like, okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but like apparently you could like block keywords or something like this. This is how stupid I am, okay? Y'all are gonna be like, damn, you need help, which I do. I was thinking because 2K has not popped up on my For You page on TikTok for a hot minute. And y'all know, what the hell is that? Y'all know I'm fully invested in the whole 2K and Brianna Olsen style thing or type of thing. And I'm just like, why has he not popped up on my page? So I was thinking that I like drunkenly muted his name or something, and then I go to try to like figure out how to like mute somebody's name on TikTok, because I don't know if you guys have seen before, like on Twitter you can, and I believe on Instagram too, that you could be like, oh, you know what, I don't want to see any more of Kim Kardashian, so you could put like a keyword to mute Kim, keyword to mute Kardashian, like, and all these things, so that way that person doesn't pop up on your For You page. I was thinking I drunkenly did that or something, because I was like, why is he not popping up on my page? And it's so crazy. Just last night I see that he popped up and he's speaking about him falling out. And I was like, low key, that's what it is. He completely fell out. And it's so crazy though, because I got to keep it real. At first, he seemed like the one that he was thriving. He was the one getting all the views. And then now it seems like Brianna Olsen's the one thriving. She's getting all the views and everyone's still talking about her. And there's just so much going on in her life. And it seems like there's not much going on in his life. And it seems like he's not battling anymore. He's not getting in drama anymore. I feel like after the whole Jeffree Star situation, that's when everything just kind of like died down with him. Well, now he recently talked about this, which I will play at the end of the video. But y'all, before we get into that, also I have to say, I just filmed the video talking about Jordan, because Jordan, if you guys don't know who Jordan is, that's Vale's boyfriend. Jordan, Vale, they stay beefing now with Santos and Brianna Olsen. Check this out. Jordan, and I said it, if y'all checked out that other video, I said that Jordan is just like messy as hell. He just seems so he was over here on 2K's live and he was gifting him universes. I believe that's what, like, y'all know I've never gone live on TikTok, so I don't know about this. I keep on telling myself, by the way, okay, I keep on telling myself that I'm going to go live on TikTok. Like, I'm like, okay, bitch, like, just go live on TikTok. Get out of your comfort zone. Like, if you want to grow on social media, obviously you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Y'all know that I literally just love you guys here on YouTube, and I genuinely feel like you guys are my friends. Like, I really feel like on YouTube and Patreon, y'all are like my friends, like my actual friends. Like, y'all, I be venting to y'all, I be talking to y'all. So I feel like y'all are my comfort zone, and I want to step out of that, because obviously I know I need to step out of that to grow. But then I'm just like, oh, TikTok scares me, y'all, because I swear I think I'll get banned. Like, I really would want to fight with some of the people. Like, I see the way people are so damn like hateful and petty and shady over there that I'm like, I feel like I'll get banned. But I keep telling myself that I'm gonna do it. But anyways, y'all know I don't know jack diddly shit about how much this cost or whatever. But every time they say a uni, I think that it stands for universe. Please let me know if I'm right or wrong in the comments. But it's so crazy that I was watching, I think I was like Manny MUA's and Laura Lee's podcast, right? And I think they were talking about like on a, a live or whatever about a uni. Everyone thought it was so expensive. I thought it was so expensive too. Turns out a uni is like $16, which that is a lot. Don't get me wrong. But the way they make it seem, like, I legitimately thought it was like $500. Like, I thought it was like some big old thing. Well, Jordan was over here on 2K's live gifting 2K. And this is where I say Jordan is so damn shady, because obviously you guys know he's beefing right now with Brianna Olsen and Santos. And I just think it's so petty of him to go out of his way to go onto 2K's live to obviously gift him money to show him support, obviously, saying like, oh, screw Brianna Olsen. I think it's so damn messy. So I do want to go to show you guys the clip right here to where he's up on that live and he's just giving 2K money. Check it out.
Oh my God. My about to screen record just like you know to my face. Yes, he said, is he testing me? Yes, he testing you. He calling you bro. Look at him.
Yeah, you sniped 200,000.
Jordan is crazy.
Hey, 2K, let him know if he drops a uni on the.
Oh, Jordan, why'd you?
No! You.
Oh my gosh, why did Jordan throw that? What the? Bro, you better snipe this shit. Mom, don't throw it up.
I'm not. You drop.
Oh my gosh, bro. Melanie, let's go. Everybody push the gloves. Bro, don't. Oh my God. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
There y'all saw from right there, Jordan is gifting him some unis, which I'm so sure, like, in my head, Y'all know how stupid I am. In my head, I was like, well, uni has to stand for a universe, right? Not a unibrow. Because I never seen nobody get a unibrow on TikTok Live before. I'm like, is that a new thing? Because low key, you know, they have the little filters pop up. So I was like, oh, maybe they have a unibrow that like pops up. You know what I mean? I don't know, y'all. Y'all know I'm dumb, okay? Anyway, so obviously Brianna Olsen caught wind of this and she was like, oh, okay, clearly she knows that Jordan is over here being petty. Obviously, he's going way out of his way to throw shade towards them, which I have to say, like, it's so crazy, y'all, because if y'all only knew, if y'all only knew, eventually it'll come out, okay? When I get back into my podcast, which, by the way, make sure y'all sign up to Patreon because Patreon's gonna know about it first. If y'all only knew the shit that I've been going through in my personal life, if y'all only knew the shit that went down in my personal life, it's so crazy. Like, I could get up on the internet and be so damn messy, so messy. However, I'm like, no, take my time, process it, like, think before you speak, don't get out there and like, you know, act some type of way. Which I gotta keep it with you guys. Sometimes I battle with it myself because I'm like, just be a messy bitch. Fuck it. Just be a messy bitch. Like, if people want to smear your name behind the scenes and people want to paint you out to be a villain, then fuck it. Be a villain. Like, I really battle with that. Actually, I gotta keep it real with you guys. If you guys are subscribed to my podcast channel, I may or may not have Drunkenly Wrote on there. If someone wants to paint you out to be a villain, do it. I said I'm gonna make a video with all the motherfucking receipts, and I didn't, obviously. And I deleted that because I was like, no, don't be a messy bitch. So it's so crazy to see people like Jordan, all them. I'm like, fuck, the way they act on impulse, you know? And it's so crazy that everyone has this whole perception of like Pisces, you know, being so emotionally guided and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you know what's so crazy? Like, I really don't act out of impulse like that. Like, ever. You know what I mean? And I'm like, people always make it seem like Pisces are so impulsive, especially when they're like emotionally driven. And I'm like, no, like, don't get me wrong. Okay, don't get me wrong. I sure have acted out of impulse, you know, emotionally, of course, absolutely. However, I don't do it all the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really do stop and think sometimes. I'm like, no, 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 bitch, don't do that, don't do that. You know what I mean? So it's so crazy to see like Jordan over here. I'm like, damn, you're a messy ass bitch. Like, oh my gosh, like to me, he's like one of the girls, honestly. Anyways, so obviously Brianna Olsen caught wind of this and she was up on TikTok Live. Go ahead and check it out.
Jordan, can you come tell me I'm kidding. Imagine. Nah, that's actually insane. I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you did that. Tell him to do it again, though. Tell him to do it again. So he can get a high. Dropping at uni to try and make me mad is actually insane. It's actually insane. He dropped at uni on John and Mop. Mary, thank you. As if that would make me mad. What do John and Mop getting gifted have to do with me? Why would that make me mad? I don't care. Danica, thank you. Like, go do it again. Like, what?
There y'all heard her saying right there, dropping a uni is insane just to get her mad. Which, by the way, okay, because she be pulling in numbers and she be like pulling in all these gifts, like she makes it seem like it's a whole hell of a lot of money too. So this is where I get so damn confused about TikTok because I'm like, y'all, the way I had thought for the longest time that these meant like so much. By the way, before I talk about like 2K talking about him falling off and all that stuff, does anybody, okay, and I know you guys are like, bitch, wouldn't you know? But y'all know we be chopping it up in the comments, okay? Does anybody know what's going on between their court case? Because don't you guys remember, like, the whole custody hearing between 2K and Brianna Olsen? It was supposed to be, like, their final court date in April. What ended up happening? Like, I think that's when they were supposed to determine the actual, like, you know, like, how do I say it? The whole dividing of times, like, is 2K gonna have full custody? Is Brianna Olsen gonna have 50% custody? Like, whatever happened to that? Because as of right now, when I do see Brianna Olsen on her lives and I hear her talking about, you know, the situation with Winter, she has to go to Texas and she has to have a specific visiting time with Winter. So now that we're all the way in June now, I'm like, what the hell happened? Like, did the court get pushed back more? Because I can't find any information on this. I don't know how these online sleuths find this shit. Like, it's so crazy to me that people literally know how to go look in these, like, government systems to go and find out these court filings and, like, oh, this court date got pushed back and shit. I'm like, how do y'all know that? Like, that's so crazy to me that people know how to do that. And I don't know. So if you guys know any tea about that, please let me know, because I was just thinking about that the other day because I heard her say that she has to go, you know, back to Texas to visit Winter. And I was like, wait, like, weren't they supposed to know the whole custody situation by now? I'm like, damn, that shit is getting dragged on, which I have heard before, obviously, that court gets dragged on. But I thought that was just kind of like a California thing, because I'm like, oh, over here in California, it's like we literally like have the most population, you know, so that's why I'm like, oh, it makes sense over here that shit gets pushed back because there's so many damn people over here. But then I'm like, oh my gosh, what's happening over here? Because clearly nothing has come of that whole entire situation. I do have to say this though, okay, before getting into 2K's clip right here. She recently has been pretty good, okay? I've been seeing all of her clips, and I don't think that she really has been throwing major shade at 2K. I think that she has, you know, kept it cute, and I think that she is slowly but surely, you know, figuring things out. I think that she was going through a rough patch there of bashing him, of bashing his mom. And I want to say over the past couple months, I think that she has actually been pretty reserved. Yes, she did throw a little bit of shade at him, or his mom, I should say, a little while ago, because remember for Mother's Day that she actually sent over an edible arrangement, and then, like, I guess she never, like, thanked her for it. So she was like, whatever, you know, which I do think that if she was going out of her way to send an edible arrangement, then I do think that the mom should have just said thank you, you know. But I get it though, because obviously Brianna Olsen was bashing her online for how long now? Anyways, y'all, I want to go ahead and play this clip right here and talk about the whole entire, like, 2K falling off, because I really do feel like, I'm like, oh damn, he's like low-key falling off. And y'all, I'm such a nosy bitch that I actually, like, followed him from a little burner Twitter account on his Twitter, and he said that he was gonna get back into the blue page, by the way, which I wouldn't pay for that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. I just, no. Anyways, he's talking about this, and Santos comments on it. Check out this video.
Damn, you used to have a lot of views. Well, I used to have a lot of views because it's easier talking about not even listening. It's okay, bro. I want a lot of views for talking about something else. I want a lot of views for, you know, doing something different, you know. I was doing a lot of... I ain't been myself in a while, shit. Let's like him. What the fuck? Get over her. Get over who? There's no more drama to talk about. Like, the only thing that matters is my son, and I take care of him. And I'm the only one that takes care of him. Besides my mom. My P.O. box in my bio. Father's Day is coming up, and hella people are hitting me up. If you guys want to send something, you can. You guys don't have to send anything, though. Just a friendly reminder. And also, there is a lot of haters that are saying, don't send them anything. Okay, lock in.
There y'all heard from right there. He's addressing about him, like, oh, having a lot of views, like what happened, he fell off, all that stuff. And of course, Santos' messy ass is up in the comments, and he says, because of me. And then the person who actually, like, saved this video kicking it with Katie said, oh, you messy today. I have to say, this fool, like, I've seen him in multiple comments before. I'm like, damn, he don't give a shit. Like, he literally just be out there stirring the pot. But I hate to say it, you know, but it's like things like that that keep you going and keep you relevant on social media. Like, especially when you're known for being messy, especially when you're getting that, like, most views when you're messy. That's kind of what you got to do. Like, just keep on stirring the pot. I got to keep it real, y'all. I don't have, like, yeah, I guess some people can consider me a messy bitch because I make drama videos. But I'm like, y'all, if I was beefing with somebody, like, it would be over in one video. Like, one video, I'm over it. You know what I mean? These people, they keep it going for months and months and months. And obviously that keeps, you know, the viewer retention up. I do want to go ahead and read this comment right here because I guess maybe this person knows a little bit more. This was actually the first comment on the video right there. And it says, he did say that his views went down, and now that he isn't showing Winter all the time or talking about Bree shows that his fans are weirdos who thrive off people's bad times. I bet if he started co-parenting well with Bree, lots of his fans would turn their back on him. And I do have to say, okay, drama brings in the views. So what that person is saying, I do kind of agree with. I feel like obviously he was getting so many views because Brianna Olsen was looking like, damn, like she's a shitty mom and everyone's bashing her and everything. And then he's looking like such a good wholesome dad that they were all supporting him, throwing shade at her, and then obviously like boosting him up, that obviously people were wrapped up into the drama. I do have to say this though, because everyone gets so fixated on this. Everyone always likes to like that they're above drama, like, oh my gosh, I'm not into the drama or whatever, but it's like, we all watch it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, these are people's real lives, obviously, and I do think that now he's being more chill. I think she's being more chill, and I do think that obviously his views are, you know, going down from that. I think her views are still really good because she's over here beefing with Ash Trevino and she's beefing with, you know, all these other people and like collabing with all these other people. And obviously she's still getting talked about in that way. And I do think that he was getting the most of his views from the whole situation with her. Either which way, though, y'all, I do feel like maybe this is for the best. You know what I mean? Like maybe they can actually, you know, have a healthy co-parenting relationship because now things are finally dying down. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wishful thinking, though. Make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.